1, 2. Alright. Am I live? YouTube live? Twitch live? It's party time. Big party time. Alright, LeetCode, what's happening? Yo, they call me Alex. What's happening? How you doing, Alex? How you doing, LeetCode? Y'all ready? Ready for some LeetCode, man. You guys want to see my new... I made some changes to my studio. I'm doing pretty good. Been a busy weekend, busy tidying up and like reorganizing my place, but yeah, everything is good otherwise. Thank you. All right, what else saying? Should we just... I don't ever know what to do when I first start my stream. Sometimes I think, should I have like that stream starting in 5 minutes type of thing? Or should I just like get right into the LeetCode daily? Just jump right in, you think, LeetCode? Yeah, I don't even know what the daily is. I did the daily yesterday though. I'm gonna try and like do the daily problems like every day instead of only days that I stream. I think just give it about 5 minutes or so. Oh, too late. I've already started. And I've already solved this one. Should I erase this and solve it again? Missing number. Given an array nums containing n distinct numbers in the range 0 to n, return the only number in the range that is missing from the array. Alright. Your old solution was not the expected solution. What was my old solution? I probably cheesed it. I think I sorted it and then I just iterated through to find the first index that wasn't there. So you're saying I should solve it more optimally, huh? Alright, let me think. How can I solve it more optimally? Linear time complexity. Linear time complexity. Well, I guess we could do like a bucket sort with 10 to the 4th. Oh, one space. All right. All right, LeetCode is pressing me today, man. It's all good. So LeetCode wants no extra space and on. So all right, so that's the follow-up though. That's the follow-up. I thought I would know this problem. It's a classic. Well, I haven't done it yet. let me get my ideas together. But I'm thinking, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is to just sort the dang things and then find that stuff, but that's n log n. And LeetCode is hitting me with the follow-up before I even solve it, so but fair enough. I think sorting it makes it a little bit too easy. So I'm thinking maybe I can just swap numbers, since it's 0 to n and it's n numbers. we can just place every number in its index that it should appear at. And once we find a number, let me see, how do we know the missing number? How do you know the missing number? Edu Theodoro, what's happening? Think about the sum of the elements. That is a strong hint, man. But let me think about swapping these things first. Pats, hello world. What's poppin'? How you doing? So, all right, so I guess oh man. Agent Bezos, how you doing? So there's a missing number. I suppose a something for sure would work, but now it's spoilt. But I was gonna think of like swapping things into the index, but then there's not enough spaces for that, I guess, right? Because if we hit, where would this 3 go? This 3 wouldn't have anywhere to go. So I suppose it's just the sum, the two sums, and then you just take the difference or something. Let me think. So this sum, we need 0, 1, 2, 3, that's 6. And then the actual sum we get is 4. So that means 2 is missing. And here we should get 3. Yeah. All right. Let me just do that. Do I need a long? No. Definitely not. There's another solution that does not involve the sum. All right, let me think about that. LeetCode. Doesn't involve the sum. And it's also ON and O1 extra space. Let me think. Does not. So maybe initially I'm thinking it's the same index idea thing, but so how do you do this? So 3, there's 0 there. Three is at the maximum, so it would have to go in the back, right? So maybe I'll just swap those elements. And then 0 goes with 0. So I'd swap those. One is good. I don't know what to do with, I mean, for sure I can do an n log n. I don't know. Everybody just dropping spoilers. Anyways, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna move on from this problem and go to do some zero tracks. Accumulate. How do you do a sum? Is it like that? And then how do you do, what's that formula for sum of numbers 1 to n? Is it is it n plus n plus n times n plus 1 over 2 or something? Is it like that? I think it's... Anyways, zero track. I'm gonna hit Q Ultimus in the house. How you doing, Q? Zerotrac. How are you doing? The swapping method works as well, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I was running into issues because they're... Yeah. I don't know how we can do the swapping method. Smart coder, what's happening? Should we do 17 to 18s or should we do... Alright, let me do a 1600 to 1700. 1603. I must warm up with this problem here. Count unreachable pairs of nodes in an undirected graph. You are given an integer n. There is an undirected graph with n nodes numbered from 0 to n minus 1. You are given a 2D integer array edges where edges I equal AB denotes that there exists an undirected edge connecting nodes A and B. Return the number of pairs of different nodes that are unreachable from each other. What? That's a lot of pairs. So this one is fully connected. Can go everywhere. This one is like, is it just how many things times 4 in this group times 1 times 2. No. How do you get 14? 4 times 1. 4 times 2. What's that? 8, 12, and then 2 times 1. Okay. I think I see. So we need the size of each group, I guess. All right, let me try and do that. So how do we get the size of each group, man? Let me make an adjacency list. So adjacency list of size n. And then it's undirected, so that means we just push them both ways. So that creates my adjacency list, and then I just want to DFS to figure out the size of each group or something like that. How do we DFS? Maybe we need like a scene thing. All right. Should I start like practicing using lambdas, man? Let's see if I can get the syntax right for a lambda. What do I need? I need the current number I'm at and my scene, but I have access to that already. And I have access to my adjacency list, so I just mark that as scene, iterate through the children. How do I iterate through the children? And I want to visit every child. But I need to like remember how big the group is. Is it like that? But we also have to say if we've seen it, we just continue. So that should give us like, how do you do that to make, how do you make it know that it's an int that it's returning? Is it like that? Or is that not right? I don't know my lambda syntax, man. So I guess if we haven't seen this, we should DFS. And then this syntax looks weird to me, but I'm hoping it's correct. And then I just want to like do every pairs in the groups or something. How do I do this part? Yes, if group. Hold on. Do I just multiply this by groups J? So this would be 4 times 1. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Hold on. I add them up? Those are all, should that be a long also? I'm thinking maybe. Zombicha, what's happened? Thank you. Issy Hogo, how are you doing? You followed me like 2 days ago. Yeah, what's happening, man? Yeah, I saw you doing some LeetCode over there. I also do LeetCode every now and then. How's the LeetCode on stream for you? Do you think it's useful? Do you find it more difficult than off stream? Are you doing it for accountability? You know, let me see if this even works. How to get like me, man? It's possible. I'm not anything crazy. I just took a lot of hours to get here. I think I've studied LeetCode like 1,000 hours, man. More than 1,000 hours I've studied. I've streamed for more than 1,000 hours. And oh shit. How's that? Hold on. I'm trying too many things here. So how is my thing? Not working, man. Should I do some debugging and like print my group sizes? I don't like to debug like this, but I guess. Doing it for accountability plus to get a better dev job. Yeah, that's the same reason why I started also. Oh, snaps, 111. That is not right. How am I guessing 1 here? I should hit. Alright, so I hit 0, then it goes to say 1. 1 hits 2. This should return. Should return like 3. But they're not being marked as seen here. What is up with that, you know? The easies are extremely challenging. I can't imagine the mediums hards. This is how I thought when I first started, man. So I'm telling you, if you keep on keeping on, there is going to be hope. I used to think easies were for sure challenging, and I used to think mediums and hards are like impossible. Absolutely impossible. But I just started learning like all the little techniques, and then now I'm solving hards sometimes, but not usually. So why is this not working, man? Should I not have tried to use a lambda here? Oh, oh yeah, lead coach. Thank you. If we've seen the child, we should continue. Oh, snaps. I couldn't even see my own mistakes. That's how blind I am. Oh, Isi, I can't even pronounce your name, man. Isi Hogo. Thank you very much for that sub. Let me put your name up here, man. I didn't read what you said yet, but I'm about to read it right now after I put your name up on this thing. AC Hogo. Look at that. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Spoopty, how you doing? I did a linked list problem yesterday and it was so confusing, challenging. Did one today and could solve it in 20 minutes, which is a mini win. Yeah, linked list problems, I'm telling you, man. They are very confusing for me also. I don't really train linked lists that much because they don't come up too often on the contest at least, and I'm not really training for interviews right now. So I just kind of don't really try and do linked lists, but whenever I do a linked list problem, I always get so confused with all the different pointers to next and previous and all that stuff. It's a lot to keep in mind when you're doing them. All right, let me see. Overflows, of course, that's what's happening. So 50,000. Oh, that's because I need to cast one of those to a long or something. I'm gonna just have long everywhere. Time exceeded. How's that possible, man? So I mean, there's no edges. So what does that mean? Huh. All right, maybe I gotta think about this part here because this is creating basically 100,000 groups of one, right? So how do I get everything here without doing that weird stuff? Let me think. Can I just... There's 4, 1, and 2. How do I do that, man? There's some math that I don't have. I don't have that math knowledge, or is it some other algorithm you have to run on that? Oh, maybe I can just remember all. So this could be just 4 times 3, right? Or everything before it. So 4 times 0, 0, and then 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4, but now the total is 5, plus 2 times 5. Alright, I think I can optimize this part. Just use the Gauss's formula? Oh yeah? Wait. I think I got something else going on here. So I'm just gonna... I have no idea what's going on, so I'm gonna lurk. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. I'm doing like math and graph stuff. What was I trying to do? I was trying to multiply this by, so the current size times the sum, right? And then after that, I add the sum to like that. Let me see if that will work. Alright, that works, man. That felt a little bit harder than a dang 1600 problem that they said. A bit harder than, maybe it was, dang, everyone got that. It's a recent contest and everybody on that contest got it. That's crazy. Fight Stick, thank you very much for the follow. Braden Tech, how you doing? I hate how they remove the like-dislike ratio. Oh, you mean like this thing? Yeah, I've heard that you can still see if you go to the old version, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, if you go to the old version, you can get that ratio for now, at least. I don't know how to go back. Try new version. Alright, so that problem definitely didn't feel like a 1604 rated problem. But let's move on. That felt more closer to 17. Oh, bright mode. Alright, 1752. That's what I'm gonna do next. Minimum area rectangle or connecting cities with minimum cost. Minimum area rectangle. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. You're given an array of points in the xy plane points where points I is x and y. Return the minimum area of a rectangle formed from these points with sides parallel to the x and y axes. If there is not any such rectangle, return 0. Is this a dang graph problem? Where do I begin here? So so I guess all the points need to be on the same x. So like they need to share the same coordinate, right? An x or a y. Make every rec n squared? Maybe. How do I know? This one is 4. So I'll go 1, 1. Man, how do I do that? Steven Sagiball, what's happening? I might go to New York for a week in March. Oh yeah? Did you already buy all your tickets and stuff? Or what? How are you doing, Steven Sagiball? To work out of my office? Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice office. If you do, you should let me know. We lose badge access at the end of year. Dang. Yeah, that you should definitely go then, if that's the case. Man, how do I know if some points make a rectangle? That's what I need to figure out right now. Alright, so I have the point 1, 1. Can match that 1, 3. And then we need like something on the 3. I don't know. Brute force 4 loops. That's a little bit more than n squared though. Four loops. I don't know if that will pass, man. That's too long. Man, this problem is tough for me to think about. So if 2 points on the same y-axis, then I need 2 more points on a different y-axis but on the same x-axis. $500 means n squared target. Man. All right. Let me think a little bit. Geometry problems are like not my favorite at all. I really dislike geometry problems. What happens if you choose 2 points? Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out now. So 1, 1, 1, 3. I guess we need to find a point that matches up with the y's. So we need like we need a point on, is it 1 and 3? Yeah, we need a point on x equals 1 or x equals 3, right? Or y equals 1, or I mean y equals 1 or 3. That also share the same thing there. So maybe I need to like do a hash map by x and y points or something. It's like a binary search, or so if we have those 2 points, 1 and 3, I don't know if I don't know if I want to do this problem, man. Dang, lots of people passed this one. You got this? Thank you, LeetCode. I don't know if I got this though. I don't know. All right, let me look at this one. So we have these 2 points, and we have 2 other points here. Huh. All right. What am I gonna do? I'm thinking I need a hash map. I'm thinking for sure I need some way to map to quickly find out like points on a certain axis. So if I have these two points are like they're on some y-axis, right? So that means we should also find 2 other points on a y-axis. Basically, share the same x-axis, but the y's need to match. Moto Derp, thank you very much for the follow. Imagine getting this in interview and having 20 minutes to solve. Yeah, I would not do great if I got this problem on an interview. All right, I think it's a little trippy, but I think I can do it. Let me try. So let me look at some constraints though. 40,000. All right, so I want to map I guess I could have this as a set. Can I? No, hold on. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to map. Yeah. This could be a set, right? All points are unique. Either it could be a set or I could just sort the thing. Maybe I'll sort because I don't know my set syntax. On Barcino, thank you very much for the follow. All right, y and x. So then let me iterate over all my points. Oh, Brett, what's happening, Brett? There's a much easier solution. Yeah, this solution seems kind of hard to implement. I was thinking if I map these points there and then I do like an n squared to find 2 things that either share an x-axis or an y-axis. And once I find out what 2 points they share, then what do I do? Then, yeah, what do I do then? Then I need to find like something that has y becomes x. I don't know. What if you found 2 points with different x and different y's? Different x and different y's. I don't know what you mean, Brett. Motul derp, what's happening? Would you recommend grinding data structures, algorithm fundamentals before jumping into LeetCode? Absolutely, man. 100%. LeetCode tests your data structures and algorithms fundamentals. So if you don't have that, it's like you're likely gonna have a bad time. Those would be diagonally opposite corners. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm going through a site called Structy? Never heard of it. Do LeetCode to grind their fundamentals? I mean, I think you should learn the fundamentals. You can do both at the same time. You can learn your fundamentals while practicing on LeetCode at the same time. But I would not recommend just blindly practicing LeetCode without knowing anything about algorithms. You're gonna have a rough time. So you're saying 2 points with different x and y's. Yeah. And then you just find those points. Man. That's crazy, Brett. Thank you for saving me from like trying to implement whatever I was trying to implement right there, because I was looking at 2 points that already share a same line, like a same axis. And then it's like, how do you find the other 2 points, you know? That wasn't so clear to me. And as I made this thing, I was starting to realize, dang, it's gonna be worse than n squared if I implement it this way. So that's maybe why I was a bit hesitant to even go any further. But now that you're saying you just find 2 points, the 2 corners, then you just... Alright, let me look like here. The corners are 1, 3. Or wait, is it XY? The corners are 3, 1 and 4, 3. So that means we're looking for 2 points. The 2 points are 3, 3. That one and that one. So we want that Y and we want that X. And then this point we want this X. No, we want this X and that Y. Wait, however, yeah, I get it, but let me try and implement that, man. But how do I check if those points exist? I guess based on this thing here. I can just set at all those axes, and then I'll just do set of pairs. or a set of tuples. I don't like to use tuples because the syntax is strange for me. Can you have a set of pairs like that? I'm gonna do some bootleg stuff like this. So, but if I had a set of pairs, it would have to be a set like that, right? Not like an unordered set. We'll see. We're about to find out. This problem is tough for sure. Thoughts on the fights? Are you talking about over the UFC fights? Man, those fights were good. You could use unordered set, but I think you need to supply a hash function for the pair. Yeah, I don't know how to do my own hash function for that stuff. I'm not too good with hashing, you know, like I don't even know. I guess you could make some weird key, like a string key or something. Was hard watching Vote get knocked out. Nah, that was an exciting fight, and the one before it too. I don't even remember who fought, but that was good. All right, I'm going so slow on this problem because my brain is just not working too great. All right, I'm just gonna use a set, make all the points, and then do a n squared loop. And then we're going to treat these two as the two corners. Now I know why you say you don't have a favorite fighter. Yeah, I feel in UFC, no one stays on top for too long, man. And then it's only a matter of time. But I do like certain people more than others for sure. No, that Whitaker and Paulo, yeah, that fight was good, man. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot of action, I think. Anyways, let me think. So man, these problems take so much brain juice for me. All right, so I get 2 points, 1-1 and 1-3. What am I looking for in my, like, I guess, all right, I guess I'm looking for see, I don't know. What if, I'm thinking, what if they're not this way? What if they're like the other, like instead of a diagonal, it's an anti-diagonal or something? How am I going to differentiate those? Or do I even need to think differently there? Because doesn't that affect... Maybe I should look for the higher y-axis and a lower y-axis. So the point that's higher on the y-axis, oh, it won't matter. All right, let me think about that. So a point higher on the y-axis. All right, let me look at this point and this point. Damodar, a YouTube person, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Hold on. I think it's hard for me to think about this without drawing. I think I need to draw something because it's tripping me up, man. I don't have enough like memory in my brain to keep all these points in my memory or whatever. So this is 3, 3, and 1, 1. So if we found these 2 points, I'm looking for a point right here. So that's on x equals 1, right? And I'm looking for a point for here, y. This is a bad example because all the x's and y's are the same. Let me do this one. Oh, dang. So this is 3, 1. So I'm looking for y equals 3, or x equals 3, my bad. So I'm looking for a point there. And I'm looking for a point on here. That's still 3, 3. So I'm looking for the x of 1 and the y of another, right? And then the y of 1 and the x of the other. Is that all I'm looking for, man? So this one is like x and y. So let me say this point is I, this point is j. So this is like the x, I, and the y of j. And this point would be the x of j and the y of I. Easy work. I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. I think I just had to draw it out to see it. And then it's like, it's so obvious once I draw it. But when I was trying to do it in my head, it's like really hard for me. If you have x and y and a and b, you need x, b, and ay. Oh yeah, that's what I think that's what I was trying to realize there. All right. So let me say target 1 is going to be points hold on. This is like the x of I and the y of that. And then that and that. And then what am I trying to do? I'm trying to see if they both exist. So if if that is true, and that is true, that means we've found it, and then we can try and like remember the best answer or something. So how do we get the length? I'm gonna say points I 0 minus points j 0. I don't even know if that's length and width properly, but and this one is points 1 1. That's supposed to be j. Phased or Decodigo, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, man. So they say if there's no rectangle, return 0. So should I do a ternary? I hate ternaries, man. So if that's true, return 0. Otherwise, that. More reason to use it. Oh, what's happening, Icy? Should target 2 be I1? It should be. Harvenius, what's happening? Thank you. Alright, let me see if that works, man. That took a long time to code up. Oh, man. Nothing. 2 things. Your targets have the wrong types, and update the answer if error is not equal to 0. I wonder if that's my bug right here. But something is going on. Oh, remember we need to make sure we have diagonally opposite corners. Oh. So you're saying it went to 0 when it found 2 things on the same axis. They weren't, yeah, and it was just like finding itself. It was finding its own points in that case. It was using the same points as it was, yeah. I see what you're saying there. Man, thank you so much for walking me through that problem, Brett and LeetCode, because that problem was like super intimidating for me, and it seemed so tough for me. My solution, Tomo Mami, how are you doing? Oh, gee. I think, dang, this is crazy. I guess if I didn't have Brett and LeetCode walking me through that one, I would have probably ended up with some 100-line thing like this too. Let me try and see what you actually did. Oh wait, Silicone Milk, how you doing? I actually don't know what you're doing, man. But it looks interesting. Alright, I'm coming over to your apartment. What? Bringing Blaze Pascal, box of pizza. Man, I'd try not to eat those things, even though I just ate some. I'm struggling out here, Silicone Milk. Believe this is the same solution as me? Man, that solution looks crazy. I guess... Oh wait, it's not the same one. Alright. I have so many tabs open, I don't even know. I need to study data structure algorithms. Who do y'all like or suggest videos or books? I don't know if I have any good videos, but I will have some videos soon. I'm a religious tab closer. No, I have to leave mine open. At least, like while I stream, I have a lot of windows that I need open, you know. Everybody does LeetCode these days, or Blind 75, or Grind 75, or whatever. But I don't really watch videos to learn algorithms. I think I've done that like one time in my life. I usually read solutions from trusted people. Like, I don't try and read random ass solutions, and I definitely don't try and understand like Lead 215 solutions or anything. I think this guy has a ton of upvotes, but man, his solutions are like really difficult to come up with, and when I read them I just feel it's almost doesn't even make sense. Even if the solution, if like the approach makes sense, the code doesn't make sense to me for like this guy. And the same thing with like Stephen Poshman. I haven't seen him post in a long time, but Votruback is pretty good. Who did I say are trusted people? Brett is a trusted person. LeetCoach is trusted. Numbers, Raxo, BetSimp, the people in my chat is basically the people I trust. Harvenius, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I trust Brett's solutions a lot, unless he's doing some crazy math stuff. Then it gets a little bit strange. Yeah, but sometimes I can, without even knowing who wrote the solution, I can look at the code, and it will, if it looks too simple, I'm like, I don't understand it, you know. Usually if it has like, I don't know, I guess experience tells you that. He didn't mention me. Oh, Zombie Chow, trusted solution. He said, nah, it's for serious though. For me, I actually do trust Brett's solutions 100%. Smart Coder wants to do a little TypeRacer before we get into the next one. All right, let's do it. I used to also trust, I still trust them. Before I started streaming, I was a big fan of Larry NY and A. Weiss. I am still a big fan of both of these people. I think if it wasn't for Larry NY and if it wasn't for A. Weiss, there would be almost a 0% chance I'd be streaming today. Oh, no condom Chris, I trust his solutions too. All right, TypeRacer. Does A. Weiss have a LeetCode? I don't think he does it that much anymore, but AYS used to stream LeetCode contest solutions like 3-4 years ago. And I just saw his name on the bi-weekly contest the other day. Yeah, there he is, AYS number 3. He's also like, I think he's a poker millionaire. And then he stopped doing poker to like get first place on LeetCode. And then he stops LeetCode to get like $100 million in crypto or something like that. And then he lost it all. And now he's chilling in Thailand, apparently. So AYS, crazy story if you don't know about him. Big inspiration for like streaming also. Does AYS have a YouTube channel? I'm not sure. Yeah, BetSimp, super trustworthy. What? Anyways, TypeRacer. Let's do it. We'll do this TypeRacer, then I'm gonna do an 1800 level problem. Y'all ready? First race is a warm-up, second race is a championship round, and all the TypeRacer champions go up on my website. So this could be you for February 19th. Are y'all ready for that? Let me post it in the Discord. First race, warm-up. Toast Kitten, how you doing? Yeah, 1800 level problems. They do have ELO ratings on another website called ZeroTrac. Dang, fast people out here today. 130 miles per hour from the USA. Who is that? You gotta log in. Log in. Alright, championship round is about to begin. It's the most serious race. Oh man. Super short. Dang, so many mistakes. Zombie Chow. 98 WPMs, man. How slow. I think everyone messed up big time. Nobody broke 100. Yeah, that was insanely slow. Redo? Nah, it is what it is. So Zombie Chow with the 98. One of the slowest championship scores of all time. But it is what it is. Zombie Chow racking up them championships, man. That one was tough. $98. Look at that. Oh, Q, what's happened? Half asleep, Q. All right, Toast Kitten. Here we go. We're gonna do 1800 to 1900. Oh, 1897. That's basically a 1900 level problem. Longest cycle in a graph. Sounds hard. Oh man, it is hard. You're given a directed graph of n nodes numbered from 0 to n-1, where each node has at most one outgoing edge. The graph is represented with a given zero index array edges of size n, indicating that there is a directed edge from node I to node edges I. If there is no outgoing edge from node I, then edges I equal -1. Return the length of the longest cycle in the graph. If no cycle exists, return -1. What are they talking about, man? I don't know. So they say the longest cycle here is 3. I guess a cycle is when it gets back to itself. Pankaj, how's it going? Yeah, it's all good over here. With Cali increasing the minimum wage for fast food workers, work has been decreasing the number of people at work, and I've been having to work significantly harder, partly why I haven't been as active this week. Thank you. That means you gotta send those resumes out, man. Have you been applying? I remember you said you applied to like one job or a couple jobs that like right before I went to Zurich, maybe? But yeah, you gotta get out of that minimum wage fast food jobs, man. You think for sure you got some skills that people would pay. 28 jobs, nice. Keep on keeping on, don't stop applying. The condition in the first line is very important. A directed graph where each node has at most one outgoing edge. All right. Need to keep applying to jobs. Teddy the cat says, what's happening? Yeah, you gotta keep applying, man. If you're not getting any callbacks, maybe you gotta do up your resume a little bit different. Keep experimenting, you know, see what works, what's not working. I think you should at least be able to get some callbacks, if not some interviews, you know. Maybe quit the job and incur some debt. That's what motivated me, man. I had a whole lot of debt when I first started to stream. That's why I was like, I guess, taking it so seriously. I went backwards in my career and went from software engineering to retail to being unemployed. Man, silicone milk. I'm sorry to hear that. But you gotta get back out there. You know, I guess when I graduated college, I went from mechanical engineering. I had like one internship, and then I couldn't find a job, so I went into restaurants. I was basically doing what Q's doing in the restaurants. I did that for like a year, and I saved up as much money as I could, and then I quit. And then I just tried to learn programming. But anyways, there's going to be a heck a lot of mental breakdown during job search. Grinding hard and focus on skills and resume helps me get a job. Yeah, it's tough when you're like, when everything is falling apart, man. It's tough. But I feel for me, when everything in my life is falling apart, that's when I do my most serious work, my best work, mainly because I have no other choice. It's no longer about tech skill. Managers want business, what? Skills? I don't know about all that. Business skills. But I haven't interviewed in a long time. I'm currently looking at a list of interview questions. I'm going to respond to them while role-playing as a medieval wizard. Anyways, let me think about this problem. So we have a graph, directed graph, and nodes. Each node has at most one outgoing edge. How do we get the longest cycle? So maybe I can just, okay. I think I can solve this actually. I'm thinking DFS. I'm thinking a scene map, like maybe a hash map with scene, and it maps each node to not only whether it's been seen or not, but also when did we see it, like at what step did we see it in our DFS, whether at the first step, second step, third step. And then if we see it again, that means we have a cycle, and we should look up the first time we saw it to the current step, and that's like the length of the cycle, if that makes any sense. Let me try and code that up. So we have the edges. So how they give us the edges? So edges I see is where it's going to, and if it's a negative one, there's no, so I don't even need to make an adjacency list. Right. All right, let me try and use this lambda DFS thing. Can I do like void here or something? Or maybe just int. So maybe I also need like step or something. And then scene X is there, but only if we haven't seen it. Otherwise, so if we haven't seen it, then we do this. But if we've seen it already, then we need to return that. And then we'll just DFS into, I guess, the edges. So if edges X, oh, I need the DFS function here. Then we DFS edges X. And our step increments by 1. What are y'all talking about, man? Applying for jobs. I remember while I was grinding, my girlfriend broke up. I was surrounded greedy and selfish people, but focused on myself helped. But I feel I have severely damaged my mental health. Sin bleed. I'm sorry to hear that happened to you, but maybe while you're grinding, you can get rid of all those greedy and selfish people and people not feeling you, and you can just cut them out and keep on keeping on, you know? Hard work paid off and got the job, but need some to chill. LeetCode is one thing I do now in a relaxed mode. Sin bleed. I also kind of do LeetCode to chill out sometimes. On stream though, I don't almost ever do LeetCode out of stream. All right. am I doing? That's what I'm trying to do right there. So if I haven't seen that node, I should just try and DFS from it. Will that work? So I hit 0, 0 goes to 3. I mark 3 seen as step 1, then I hit 2 at 2, 4 at 3, and then 3 again at 4. All right, let me see. Uh-oh. Syntax. I think I got super lucky after I graduated with a job, and now I can slide into the database team or the IT team here. Nice. Wait. Uh-oh. 0. Oh, if no cycle exists, return -1. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I see. So if... How does that work? Oh, I see. Hold on, hold on. Do I need to do anything else? So I should hit 3. 0, 1, 2. And then I should hit 2. And then I should hit 4. And then I should hit 3 again. Oh, I see what's happening, man. Hold on. I can't. I know what's going wrong, man, but I don't have time to think about how to fix that. I'm gonna just like cheese it. I don't have time for that, you know. Hold on, I see a lot of chats going on up there. But I just want to finish this problem real quick before I get drawn into that chat. What is happening here, man? Zero, 3, that should hit a cycle. Scene X is a step. Alright, do I need to print some debug statements? Or should I try and eyeball this? It's not behaving like I want it to. It's saying, alright, we iterate through all the things. CA2 Software, thank you very much for the raid. What's happening? How are you doing? Welcome to the party. I'm in the middle of trying this problem right here, man. And I think I know I have a bug. I'm trying to find that bug right now. So if it has an edge, we should DFS. All right, I'm just gonna print some statements here. So let me see if it's even detecting the cycle at all. No, it never even gets there, man. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. DFS. Edges X. Yeah, step +1. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh. It's not even going in the thing. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. It's the wrong thing I had in there. Anyways, that's embarrassing. Oh no. Hold on. Let me see why this is not working. So I gotta draw this out. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so node 0 goes nowhere. Node 1 goes to node 4. Node 2 goes nowhere. Node 3 goes to node 2. Node 4 goes to node 0. Node 5 goes to node 4. So they're saying there's no cycle here. But I'm saying there's a cycle because I see. Because 1 went to 2. No, 1. So I've already seen. Oh, I see where it's breaking down. It's kind of. 0 goes to 2, right? No, 0 goes nowhere. 0 goes to -1. So I think I'm detecting a cycle because I went to 0 and I marked this as seen and it doesn't go anywhere. And then I go to 1, I've seen that at 1 or at 0. And then I go to 4, I mark it as seen. And then I go to 0 again, and I mark it as 2. So maybe, how can I prevent that from happening, man? Should I start from only source nodes? Like, instead of like going from everything, what if we only started from source nodes, which would be this one, and this one, like nodes that don't have anything incoming? Would that fix this particular case? I think I'll still hit 4 twice, even as I mark. Maybe let me think a little bit more. They all point to something. Oh yeah, at most 1 output. So if I just started from the source nodes, then I can't DFS, can I? Maybe I can do like a BFS. And I go layer by layer. So right now, all of these would be step 1 or step 0. And I go here. This would be at step 1. This would be at step 1. Alright, let me try something like that and see where I can get. Harshit X Hub. What's happening? Welcome from YouTube. Is this a BFS problem, man? Did I choose the wrong algo? I'm just gonna start over, I think. How am I doing? I'm doing all right, man. Let me link this problem for you in the YouTube chat. So, all right, I'm going to do in degrees. And then I'm going to count all the in degrees here. How do I know if it's an in degree? I guess if the edge is not a -1, then we have an in degree somewhere. And it would be edges I, right? Maybe I'll build a queue. And we're gonna say if it's 0, q.push I. And those will be like the things we start BFSing from. Man. But I don't know. I'm thinking of an edge case where, let me try and draw it. Like, let me use a different color. Dang. Let me use pink. Like, let's say there's another thing here. Let's call this node 0. I'm gonna change that to node 10. So our in degrees would be like this one, just those two, right? So I'd hit this first. These are step 0. And then that's step 1. But then this comes here at step 2. Will that be detected as a cycle? And how do I not detect that as a cycle? I don't know. YouTube is bumping. I think there is only one solution to this. It's the SCC algo. Tarjan algo. I don't know Tarjan's algo. Are you saying I should just look up the answer, Tomo Mami? You must know this one. You solve 1,000 different problems with Tarjans. I don't know about that. I don't even know who Tarjan is. Tarjan's algo. Let me look up this guy's name. It's DFS with visit array and the time of visit. Strongly connected components. Oh, I don't know this, man. Tar who? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brett. Who is that? So I was doing some DFS, but I ran into some cases and I don't know how I'd solve it, you know? Robert Ender Tarjan, famous CS person. I think I need to study up all these CS people, like, and just like know what they did. I don't have any clue of who this guy is. How do you find strongly connected components in a graph? I don't know if I know how to. Any algo that finds SCC would work, but Tarjan, it's like the default. Yami Marzin, how are you doing? I hope to get to these types of algos by end of year. Yeah, me too, man. End of year is my goal. For this problem, you can basically simulate what you would want to try. Oh, I didn't even, oh, it's 10 to the 5th. I forget which test case has it was breaking on. All right. Oh yeah, that one. Loop through nodes. If you haven't seen it yet, just keep walking along. Keep tracking of what nodes you have seen, looking for a loop. All right, so I'm looping through the nodes. If I haven't seen it, I DFS into it. But there is some edge case that threw me off, right? Let me submit this. How Man, LeetCode used to have like a visualizer. I don't know where that stuff went, man. Like a graph visualization tool or something. But this graph here, so it was like, this is 0. Node 1 goes to node 4. Node 2, it's right there. Node 3 goes to 2. Node 4 goes to 0. And node 5 goes to 4. So my code fails because I would hit I'd hit 0, check at 0. Then I hit 1, seen. Then I hit 4, seen at step 1. And then I hit 0 again. And I think I'm coming in with step 2. And then I take that difference and I get 2. So that's like where my code breaks down. Because I keep the scene thing. Oh yeah, I'll paste spin it to you, Brett. This problem is tough for me. Dykstra, Floyd, Warshall, Newth, Morris, Pratt, Rabin, Karp, Booyer, Moore again? No. Morris and Moore. Tarjan, Aho, Korosik, Kruskal, Bellman, Ford, Fulkerson. Read about all those. Man. Put this in the Discord. Let me put that. I'm gonna read about all of them. And Euler, yeah. Oh, snaps. You gotta read them all tonight? Nah. I don't know about that. Alright, so yeah, I don't know how to fix when I mark it as seen. Like, how do I know that I've already seen that thing? And it's not a cycle, you know? Because there are no cycles here. I wonder if I can mark. I don't know. You need to store what vertex you started from. Interesting. Yes, I was actually thinking something along those lines. But I wasn't sure how to even implement that. It would start looking crazy. Prim, gram. all of those algos are worthless. Never asked me, or they never asked me any of it on interviews. Also, I have no job. If you find a scene vertex, but it wasn't found where you currently started from, stop and return -1. Interesting. Alright, so maybe I have to modify the scene thing. So I guess we can have like some more info in that map. And I suppose a vertex doesn't have to be like the actual vertex. It could just be an ID, and as long as the IDs are different or something. So if we've seen it and just put that in there. Oops, did I just submit that? Alright, let's try it, man. That's a good idea, Brett. I think that, hopefully that was, nah. Time, it took too long, they're telling me, but it is correct. How did that take so long? Could be that, you think? Maybe try it without the recursion. Oh man. Oh, replace the map with a vector. That's a good one. Let me see what the nodes are. 10, yeah, 10 to the 5th should work, right? So vector. Yeah, I guess that's about the same thing. Oh man. Hold on. Hold on. How about I have two things? A scene boolean and a scene This is getting weird, huh? All right, let me try that. Justin Credible Studios from YouTube. What's happening, man? Welcome to the party. All right, I'm struggling today. These are tough. Where did I mess up, man? So if that's a boolean, that should be false. Oh, I didn't give it a size, man. That's the problem. Still errors. So here has a size. Oh, right. This needs a size too. Even though, yeah, makes sense. Initialize both. Yeah, thanks, Brett. Just got home from church. I'm chilling. I'm doing LeetCode. How was church, man? Was it good? I haven't been to church since a long time ago. All right, thank you very much, Brett, for walking me through that one. I think I mostly had it, except that test case that broke it. It was like, I wasn't sure how to deal with that, but having some type of ID so that we don't mix up different runs together, that was a nice move. And I think I'd have gone down the wrong rabbit hole. Let me look at some solutions here. DFS. Everyone's DFSing. You're kind of like a LeetCode preacher? Nah. Maybe. TNT Boy 3, what's happening? Welcome to the party from YouTube. Hey, I really want to learn to program, and I've watched lots of YouTube how to get started, but I got a question. How do you remember all the documentation for different things? TNT Boy 3, you got to practice. You don't remember all of those things until you start just doing it a whole bunch, until you don't even have to look it up anymore. But even to this day, I still have to look certain things up, things that I don't do that often. I always have to just verify that the syntax is correct, you know? So my advice is you remember, the more you do it, the more you'll remember it. First solution did the same as you. Talk Megamind. Wait, is there another way to do this? Oh, what is this? DP or something? Vulture back with the DP, man. Interesting. All right, should we do more? What are y'all saying? You guys want to see my new view also? I haven't used it yet. Check it out. I don't know when I'm gonna use this view, but it's weird because I have to like look at the camera. Maybe when I'm answering questions about random things that's not LeetCode, I'm gonna use this so that I can take my VODs and chop them up to make YouTube videos, you know? So it doesn't have like any of that chat on the screen or anything. But anyways, this is YouTube style views, man. But I'm kind of nervous about this view. It's it's too insane. Up close and personal. When you want to wink at the stream, I need like I got a stream deck. I need to have those buttons hooked up. This could be a segment of your show. Now I'll give Simon's opinion. Yeah, that's what I was thinking to incorporate some like opinion pieces once per stream or something, like, or maybe every time somebody asks me the question, why do I use C++, you know, or whatever, I just turn around, I give my answer, and then later on I can clip it or whatever. And then now I just made a YouTube video and I answered somebody's question. But I have to, it feels very uncomfortable, that view. And it's like the voice is reducing by 70%. Oh, I gotta fix that, smart coder. I don't know. Somebody told me that earlier too. Be careful in that view not to move your mouth too far from the mic. Yeah, I was thinking about repositioning my microphone. So it's like on that side. Maybe I'll put it on the other side. Anyways, I got big plans this year. Because C++ is great. Yeah, it is. Yeah, these are good points. I have to find out why the microphone is weird in that, but I'll do that off stream. Next time LeetCode invalidates your answers and you lose 50 ratings, you can peek into their soul. I see what you mean, Inrosis. How are you doing, by the way? Whenever you go motivational, you must use that angle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember it though. Dang, is that a new numbers? What's happening? If you don't mind me saying, you are one of the most racially ambiguous looking person I've seen. I'm mixed, but you look like every ethnicity in the world, you know? I guess you could say that, man. Nice first time chat. Yeah, I am mixed with mostly Chinese, and I don't know what else, to be honest. But my mom is like full Chinese, 100%, I think. I think she did like one of those tests and it came out like 99.99%. But my dad is not mostly Chinese. I don't know what he is. He's mixed. He's like half Chinese, so maybe he's mostly Chinese, but the other half, I'm not sure. European, African, Native American, I've heard all types of things in there. What level are you at Google? I'm on L3. Can you speak Mandarin? No. Filipino? No. Watching your stream and enjoying my chicken drumstick with buffalo stock? What? Thanks for sharing. I like chicken, man. Alright. We gotta do another problem. So it's time for the big money problem. Let's go up to 1900 to 2100, man. Ooh, 2059. Next time you go visit Japan, you should stop by China too. It's a fun place. I've been to China twice, I'd say. Once in 2005, I went to like a bunch of different places. And then once in 2012, I think. Robodom in the house. What's happening, Robodom? Does NYC have an accent? Yeah, there's a New York accent. All right, let's see what this problem is, man. Brian M1529, thank you very much for the follow. Talking live memories? No, talking about went to China 2 times in my life. All right, this problem looks hard, man. Maximum of absolute value expression. Wellington, wow, thank you very much for the follow. Given two arrays of integers with equal lengths, return the maximum value of ij plus all right, the absolute value of r1 that plus that. Okay. Debojit Das, what's happened? Welcome to the stream. This is the most action I've ever seen on my YouTube thing since I started doing the dual streams. Welcome to the party. All right, so we have two arrays and we need, dang, 40,000. How come doing dual stream, Robodom? I'm trying to take content creation seriously this year, man. At least a little bit more serious than past years. But clearly not full-time content creation, but I think I'm gonna put a little bit more effort into it. I feel like I have so much content in all my VODs and I don't utilize them like all the other big streamers, you know, like Primogen or Theo or Melky or all of those people. They're like really pushing their content on YouTube and TikToks or wherever, you know. They're like hitting other platforms and it's working. They've all grown so much, and I've not gone on any other platform, but I have hundreds of hours of VODs with me solving problems that I could probably dig into. Norwegian Oiler, what's happening? What am I doing? I'm doing some LeetCode, and it's a hard problem. Let me think about this problem a little bit. You need to do other things besides LeetCode. Nah, LeetCode, I'm a one-trick pony, man. I only know about LeetCode. Just came to chill. Thank you, Norwegian Oiler. I'm chilling. Prime work for Netflix, I think, at principal level. He has so much money from his job itself. I don't know what level he's at, but he's a machine. Oh man, do game dev stuff? I don't know, man. I want to get to Guardian, I think. Can't believe you would turn down filet and lobster to code. Who said I would do that, man? I would not do that. If your goal is to distribute your own content, then you're doing it right by streaming in all these platforms. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, let me think. Norwegian Oiler, I don't remember saying that. I would turn down a filet and lobster. Nah. Oh, well, maybe since I got my cholesterol checked, maybe I'd turn down the filet. You said that you need to be dedicated to coding and would turn down filet and lobster. Oh, wait. When you're studying for an interview, I think. When you like prioritize your training over everything. That's what I was saying. All right, let me try and get some thoughts for this problem though. So we have two arrays and they're asking us the maximum value of this formula here. So the absolute value of 2 points plus that plus the difference in the things. How are we gonna do that, man? What? Like nothing stands out to me immediately. Talking about content creation, this weekend I made a streaming comeback. Check out my VODs of both contests. LeetCode, I seen it, man. I see everything LeetCode on Twitch. I might not always say something when I'm in there, but I'm always lurking, man. Or at least I check like VODs of people doing LeetCode all the time just to see what everyone's been up to. But yeah, welcome back to the streaming game. How do you prep for system design interviews? I don't know. I've never done it. Robodom, thank you very much for that hydrate. Cheers. I have like 0 ideas right now. The first thing I suppose is we need to find the biggest diff somehow. How should we sort these arrays? Well, this would give sorting the arrays might give me some information, but we still have to remember the original indices. And the array length could be, so this part right here can only be, I'd say 40,000, but these parts could be 2 million or something crazy, each of these parts. So maybe we should check the biggest, yeah, maybe it's one of 3 things. It's either like the biggest diff in array 1, we'll see how that plays out with these numbers. The biggest diff in array 2, we'll see how that plays out with the other numbers, and then the biggest ij diff, and then we see no. I don't know, man. This problem seems tough. Should I look at some hints? 1 hint. Maybe. Let me think a little bit more, though. Oh, Alex Xiu, however you say that. Yeah, I've seen that name dropped a bunch of times. You know, your Twitch streams do pretty good. You draw in a good crowd and it gets lots of engagement. Thank you, Rodom. I really enjoy streaming on Twitch. I think it makes practicing these algorithms a lot more fun than doing them by myself. How do you get into Google without system design? I thought it was required. No, not for L3, L4 loops. They don't ask system design. What's HLD? I don't know. High level design, I guess. That's like distributed systems and stuff. I work in embedded, so I have pretty good system knowledge plus networking. But system design questions are like design Twitter. Yeah. Absolutely. System design matter much more than LeetCode problems for senior positions and even for a junior interview for Mang. I don't know if that's part's true. I don't know about other companies, but I know Google does not ask system design for an L3 new grad or even L3, L4 loops. Which is why I work here, because I don't know any system design. How hard was it to get the interview at Google? I got lucky. They just came to me because I participated in Kickstart, which doesn't exist anymore. LeetCode is fun and your deep voice is very relaxing. Nice. ASMR quality. Maybe I should do an ASMR channel. Filet and lobster, more fun than coding? Maybe. Google don't give interviews. Yeah, I don't know, right now it seems tough to get in. Anyways, no such thing as luck. Man, there's a lot of things as luck. I feel like I should be commenting on illegal street races on pirate radio. I used to be in that crowd, man. The dang racers, street. I wasn't street racing, but for sure I was into it. Anyways, what car did you run? A Civic? Yeah, I had a Civic. Let me see if any dang Honda people in here. I had a EG Civic with a K20 swap on like crazy boost. It's like a PT67 turbo. That's what I had. K20 EG with a PT67. Why did you see the same faces in the poker finals if it's all luck? Nobody said poker is all luck. I just said luck exists for sure. All right. I can't think of anything good. Maybe with two indices and 40,000 in length. This one is hard. Let me look at the topics. Array and math. Jesus, math. Array and math. Sick car, thanks. People use luck as an excuse. I mean, I think I literally got lucky. I took Google Kickstart. I didn't even perform well. I came like 4,100 and something. I don't even remember. Out of 10,000, which is not great. I only solved one problem out of, I think, 4. I only solved the first problem. And I had so many wrong submissions and it took so long to submit that problem because I didn't even know how to compile my code. And then I just gave up after that, man. And then the recruiter hit me up. They're like, hey, congratulations on doing so good on Kickstart. are you interested in interviewing? And I was like, man, this recruiter did not look at my code or my ranking on that contest, but I would like to interview. Why do you see the same faces winning the lottery? Like, I think there's some story about some guy who won the lotto like 3 times or something crazy. 1900 rating, was that luck? Man, that was grinding. But to get, even on the contest, you can get lucky if you get the right lineup. Anyways, arrays and math. How can we do this for math? Is it just really looking at the biggest thing, the biggest diff? Just those 3 possibilities maybe. The biggest diff for array 1, and you see what it gives with array 2. I don't think that doesn't seem right though. The biggest diff for array 2. And then just the biggest index diff. Oh man, I missed my YouTube chat. Do you ever work out problems on a whiteboard before coding it? I haven't done any whiteboards in a long time, but when I first started doing algorithms, I absolutely did every single problem on the whiteboard, especially learning binary trees and DFS and stuff like that, like post order, in order traversal. I had to draw everything out on the whiteboard and all the recursions and what everything was doing in every step, and that really helps me for sure. The solution is right there in the problem statement. Random here, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Don't you feel juniors are going to be are going behind man craze rather than company that will help them grow in their career? Man, I think people just want to get paid, man. And the fangs, the mangs, they pay big money. And it's like well defined how to get in. It's no secret. All you got to do is study LeetCode and be good enough to pass. With other companies, I feel you don't really know what you're going to get in the interview. So it's like, it's not well defined. And it's like, they pay less. And there's no brand recognition. But yeah, if you do get in a smaller company, you get to move a lot faster and all that stuff. I just want to say I totally believe you are a really good programmer and you deserve to be at Google. Tomo Mami, thank you. That is very nice of you to say. I think this problem is too hard for me, man. I'm going to read one hint. I guess this is where I was. Wait. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what this means, but I don't know how to apply it to the problem yet. The seniors who interviewed me at AWS can't solve the easiest LeetCode stuff. I have no idea how they got there, right? How do you know that they can't solve it, Tomo Mami? Pat's Hello World, man. You got to get that money. When is your interview, Pat? 2 loops, iterate and translate the line to code. Yeah, that if I did 2 loops, it's gonna time out if we check every single IJ, because the arrays can be up to 40,000 in length, which is really long. So we need a more optimal solution than that. I got into NVIDIA and I feel their interview process was the best I found, or the best I found as compared to Mang. Truly test your limits. Interesting. Oh, Stan. Robodom. I see you on the YouTubes, man. Thank you. Alright, use the idea that absolute value of A plus absolute value of B, okay, is equal to A plus B A minus B. What does that mean, man? I think this problem is too hard for me for sure. Should I just jump into the discussions? Like, I don't even know where to begin. It isn't that bad. Oh, Brett coming in here has one trick. Hermes TV, thank you very much for the follow. Has one trick to it. Is it this trick they're talking about? When I got interviewed at, oh, I already read that. Right? No, I didn't read that. When I got interviewed at AWS, the senior gave me an easy problem and they weren't able to talk about the problem properly. You kind of sense the guy is iffy on his algo skills. I see. Okay, so this is the trick I need to know, which I now know, but I'm not sure how to apply it yet. So basically it's saying if this is A and this is B, then it's either A plus B, A minus B. But how do I get those things though? Like, how can I, is this, okay. Do I want, like, how am I gonna get, are there only certain indices, like, do I just check the largest and the smallest in array 1, the largest and the smallest in array 2, and then like the first and last points of I and J, like of the arrays, the original first and last? Are those the only contenders? But I'm thinking there might be something in the middle that might give a good combination. LeetCode is the worst. Good luck, my friend. I use Arch. Hermes TV. Yeah, LeetCode is, I know where you're coming from. LeetCode is fun to me now. Suppose, all right, let's see. Suppose this is less, or, oh shit. Suppose this is greater than that. Huh. So if all the i's are greater than the j's, what is the expression? What does that mean? It is just, let me break that down, Brett. Array this plus that. Oh, yeah. I see that. I see that now. Then the problem is easy. Oh, man. How is it? All right. Here's where I don't know. Like, I guess I find the maximum for this and the minimum for that. So I iterate through and I can calculate this value in ON and this one in the same pass, because I just remember I want to maximize this and I want to minimize that. And then I take the difference and we're good. I think I see what you're saying, Brett. So if we only had that case, then I just remember those things and I return that. But with this stuff, maybe I just remember the max for this and the min for that. And then I just like do all these combinations or something. Issy Hogo. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I'm still doing the LeetCodes. I try and do like 3 hours of LeetCode when I stream. This is my solution for a reference. All right, I'm not going to look at the solution yet, but if that is what you're doing, I think this is definitely math related. And I just feel so not confident in math, which I don't know why. I used to be good at math, man, but only basic math. So I need a long. It's 1,000,000. 40,000. Maybe I will use a long. So we're gonna say these are the eyes. And then these are like the J's. Well, I guess they're like the same thing. Is this what? And it's just A plus both of them added. We need the max. Min plus max. Should I do min minus max? Minus min plus max. and minus min minus max. That sounds wild. Oh, you need to put the signs on each term, not the results. Oh lordy. That's a lot of terms though. From there should be a ON solution. I'm behind. Have you already commented out all the edge cases? Nah, I can't solve this problem, Herms TV. I'm just taking some guidance from Brett and from the hints here. Alright, so you're saying, Brett, you're saying how do I apply these signs when it's 3 without getting too crazy with like all the if statements? So when, alright, this case is all positive, right? It's like that. But then when it's A minus B, what does that mean? Maybe I should just look at your solution, Brett. I have an else loop with the S1. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a peek, because this one is tough for me. What the hell? Oh, so you do all combos of those things, and then so you how come you don't take into consideration this part? Is it because they're always positive or something? So you only need to like add them because there's no negative things in there in the IJs. I think that's what was tripping me up. I wasn't sure how to apply all of those numbers to these things here. Sergeant Pepper, what's happening? I could do all 3 loops if I wanted to. Ah, yeah. Alright. I see what you're saying though. So basically, you go like -1 1. I guess maybe it should be like that. And then I hit them with this loop. But then I do M1 times this. And M2 times that. I would never have thought about this stuff. I don't think I had the knowledge, this trick or whatever it is. I don't think I'd have come up with that observation. Oh wait, I still need the max minus the min. Wait. Let me just control Z. I guess maybe I don't fully understand it, but now I think I understand it a little bit more. Wait, do I have to do this? It's just a difference, right? Or... you should initialize in the M3 and then do the check like after or something. Well, I think I'm just typing whatever Brett tells me to type now. I think I'm kind of lost. Like, I got lost for sure with some stuff. I don't need to add them. Just one. I'm gonna have to think about this problem after. I mean, I get this. Oh man, I get this part at least. Like going over the multiple part. Uh-oh. Is it because I used a long? This problem is really hard. Yeah, I feel so too. Man, I don't even know if I need long hair. But I'm gonna just do it. I feel if I if I ran into this problem again, I don't even feel like I should hit submit on this problem because I never really solved it, you know? Feels not right. But I'm curious, will it work? Yeah. It does work. So, I think I get 90% of this. It's just some little parts I need to just sit down and think about. But I'm not going to do it on stream. You can still kill the M3 loop. Right. I think I get why. Yeah, I think I get why that works. Because all the numbers are just positive or something. I don't know if that's the real reason. No condom Chris in the house. What's happened? TypeRacer. It's time. It's time for a little TypeRacer. Captain Fun from YouTube. Sorry I missed their comment. What's happening, Captain Fun? We're about to do a little TypeRacer. I don't know if anybody's still out there on the YouTubes. I keep missing the YouTube chat because I'm not used to looking over there. Alright, who's here for TypeRacer, man? Let's get ready. Let's do a bet. We haven't bet in a long time. Alright, here's the bet. Q is here. No condom Chris is here. I'm here. Alright, TypeRacer. Who's gonna win TypeRacer? Three-way race. Who is gonna win? 2 minutes to decide. Just choose the winner. We're gonna do... Everyone can join the TypeRacer. Warrior Gorkali, welcome. Oh no, Condom Chris thinks he's gonna win for sure. I wish I had money to bet. I would put a little bit down. I'm not too confident here, but I have beat them in the past. So place your bets. If you want to make some big bucks, you can put like $1 on me. Otherwise, if I win, I'm taking everybody's money. You forgot to add other? No. Well, who's gonna come like the highest rank of the 3 of these contestants? That's the actual bet. Anyways, place your bets. Here is the TypeRacer. We're gonna do 1 warm-up, 1 championship. Been posted in Discord. Where's my Discord? And let me post it on YouTube. If anybody's watching on YouTube, you can join TypeRacer. Alright, here we go. 6-pack sexy. That's no condom Chris. Joshua is Q, and this is me. Everybody else is there. This is just the warm-up. Don't you worry. DP Lopez Dob. What's happened? Welcome. Hope you're gonna join this little TypeRacer, man. Chat GPT wins? Nah. Who's that guest? Alright, this is the championship round right now. This is for reals. Here we go. That was so hard to type, man. 6-pack sexy, easy win, 106 WPMs, and the champion of the round. Q, second place with a 102. Strike on, bro. 98. Third place. Nice, nice. And, man, easy win. Nah, it's always easy for no condom Chris. Man, I was looking through my peripherals. I could only see the Chad flag way ahead of the pack. I didn't even see anybody close for most of that race. I think he must have made some mistakes towards the end. Um, but yeah, Q, you are fast. I'll give you that. All right, 106 for no condom, Chris. I think I've gotten a lot slower. I think I need to switch out my keyboard again, man. I need to bring back the Alice layout. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? February 19th. No condom Chris, aka Six Pack Sexy. Good job. Let me put the bet. Where's the bet? Oh man, Clistar Rowadom. I'm so sorry. Tomo Mame Q Ultimus. Ugh. No condom Chris about to take everybody's money. Dang, look at that. 25,000 points. That's a lot of money. Anyways. What are we gonna do now? We got 7 minutes. Well, we don't have time for any more problems. The heck was that? Analyze this problem. You could race to do an easy. Oh, I guess we could have some bets. All right. I'll do 1500 to 1600 problem. Can I solve it in less than 10 minutes? How about that? Or in less than 7 minutes, or 8 minutes. 8 minutes to solve. All right, here's a bet. 8 minutes to solve 1500 to 1600 problem. Random. One random problem. Will I do it? Yes or no? I'll give you 2 minutes to decide that, and then I'm gonna roll the dice on the problem, and then I'm gonna set the timer up, and then I'm gonna see if I can do it. I don't know if I can. 8 minutes, and that means one shot. No run button, no submit button, only one shot to hit that. So that means if I have a typo, if I have like wrong answer, time limit exceeded, it's over. Yeah. Oh man, maybe I should have made that clear before the bet. But everybody knows that already. It's always one shot, man. It's always... Alright, no condom Chris has a lot of confidence. Man, all you YouTube person out there, you're missing out on the Twitch bets. I don't know if YouTube has bets like that. Dang, Q Ultimus, Clistar, trying to lose money. Robodom's gonna get rich in before long. Man, I have a great idea for a video with long. It's gonna be a TikTok video. But anyways, I'm gonna work on that. Alright, I wonder what the problem is gonna be. So I have one shot, 8 minutes, and it's gonna be a 1500 to 1600 rated problem. Can I do it? This is gonna be the finale. Here we go. Dang, smart coder trying to lose money. Brett's rooting for me, but no bets. Brett is not a betting man. Alright, random between 1600. All right, 1553. All right, y'all ready? All right, this is the one. Longest palindrome by concatenating 2-letter words. Oh no, that sounds tough. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put emote chat only so that people can't tell me anything. How do I do that? All right, emote chat only going on now. Timer. Wait. Let me make it load first. All right, here we go. Timer. Are given an array of strings, words. Each element words consists of 2 lowercase English letters. Create the longest possible palindrome by selecting some elements from words and concatenating them in any order. Each element can be selected at most once. What? Oh man. Oh man. 8 minutes. Oh shit. So, all right. They need, all right. Oh man. I already wasted a minute. So, all right, double letters. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't even know how to solve this problem, man. So maybe I want to use a double. The maximum double in the middle. And then now I need to find how many things can go on the ends. How do I do that though? Jeez. I don't know how to do that, man. Oh, 3 minutes. Uh-oh. This sounds janky. Guess I could do this up there, but that doesn't change anything. This is like, all right, I got 2 minutes to look over this. Oh man. I'm nervous. I don't think it's gonna work. So this is the reverse of that word, and I'm looking for it. And if I find the reverse, so if I find a matching pair, that means the length can be 4. And then I want to like remove that other matching thing out there. I hope that syntax is correct. One minute 40 seconds. So if we don't find a matching pair, then we should just add that to the thing. In the middle. So how many in the middle? That's gonna be that times 2, right? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna send it. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. I think I'm done. I'm just gonna. Whew. All right, here it goes. All right, it's over. I failed. How come that didn't work, man? How come it didn't work? Anyways, I'm gonna fix it after. I'm disappointed. This one was too hard for 8 minutes. Oh man, it is what it is. 8 minutes, no. Robo-Dom, dang. Rich. Tomo Mami. Oh, that's too loud. Didn't take care of odd length. But even this test case, like, how's that gonna fail, man? LC. Oh, Robo-Dom. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Robo-Dom. Wait, I gotta look. Where you at? Here's what I'm gonna do, Robo-Dom. I'll give you some red squares. Thank you very much. Always appreciate all the support you've given me, Robo-Dom. Alright, so how come my junk hair didn't pass? Like, what's happening, you know? Zero. Oh. But anyways, it's... How do I get 0 here? So I iterate through. So I don't find the reverse. Then I should add it, man. How come it doesn't get added? Permute and check palindrome, that expensive? Yeah, probably. Too expensive. So there's some silly bug going on. I'm disappointed that I didn't get that one. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god. Look at what they made me do, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. If this works, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, thank goodness it didn't work. I guess, all right, I see the problem with the logic because I see. So I'm only using one of these as middles, but they could be also at the ends. So then the middle will be the maximum, but all the other ones we can tack on to the ends. And I didn't think about that case. I should have thought about that. It was so obvious, right? So how would I do that part? Maybe I'll just do some weird stuff right here. And then I'll be like, if the count is equal to the middle is the maximum, then count divided by 2. What would that be? So that means if we have 2, that means we use 1. And then we multiply by 2. So this will get rounded down, and then we get 2 things. Yeah, I hope maybe this will pass. And then I gotta go. Oh lordy, it didn't pass. Almost. So I suppose we should use, so if there's like 3, oh, it gets weird because if we have 3 counts of a middle, we should use that one in the middle, and we should use the 4 We should use a for count for the ends. And ideally, I guess we should only look for like odds, odd occurring middles. It's getting weird. Is it time for me to just go? So if it's odd, I don't know. Me too. What's happening? Quick suggestion. Might want to consider putting something on screen when working. I'm new to the channel. I wasn't sure if the emote only mode was intentional or permanent or what. Yeah, I actually don't do those very often, but I should probably let you know about that, I guess. It was only a few minutes. Krovitic, thank you very much for the follow. Anyways, I think I gotta go. I can't stay and solve this problem. Let me look for somebody to raid. Oh, pets. Hello, worlds. You know where we're going. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Adios, amigos. Icy Black Deep, No Condom Chris, Robodom. See you later, alligators. Q Ultimus, have a good night. Sorry I let y'all down on the bet. Next time we'll get it though, maybe. Smart Coder, have a good night. Brett, me too. Random here, Zero, Sin Bleed, Tomo Mami. Who else is in here? All you other people. Dr. Earn 3301. Have a good night, everybody. I'm about to just click the raid now button because it's bedtime. See ya. Oh, and see you later, YouTube. Rhythm Lord, have a good night. We're out.